It's the kind of city that we want to be associated with. It is a very vibrant city, a young city, and a city that puts a lot of effort and recognition into design. We got to know Porto because in 2015 its identity won the Best of Show prize in the European Design Awards, and this is how it came to our attention. We came here, invited by the city of Porto. We looked around, we talked with people, and we decided that it is definitely a place that we want to go and we want to be associated with. One of the agreements we made with the city of Porto was that we're going to make this as accessible as possible to the younger generation and the students. The participation for the ceremony and the conference that precedes the ceremony. The cost for this for students is just €5. And we also have some events that are entirely free for them, for example, workshops, design workshops. Coincides, exactly 1 month from now, it coincides with the World Design Day. 3 very different people, one from a medium-sized studio in Switzerland, one from the biggest design studio in the Netherlands, and one from the local design scene.
I would say do things which you love, and it makes it much more easier, especially if you're not an expert in promoting your work. I've never been to Porto, and I realize now that Porto is completely different than Lisboa. I once was in Lisboa a few years ago, and this enriches my life. Also, these little things, I go back into my studio, work very hard. Porto is definitely an inspiration. Porto has a beautiful branding.
The title of my talk will be How to Stand Out, because that's a big challenge for designers when they leave school. I designed the chairs for the metro trains of Porto. So that was my first time in Porto, collaborating with public transport over here. Portuguese are, on one hand, very independent thinkers. On the other hand, they can connect to the world, and I think that's what you see in Porto and what you see with Portuguese designers. So I like that. I like what I see. I like, for instance, the identity of the city very much.